What is going on, y'all? It's your boy 300. We are back with another video. Now, man, I hate that like I waited so long to do this video, and a lot of it has to do with like my own insecurities about whether or not would the video be lit, would it be popping, would the setup be fire enough to show you guys. Forgive me, like I've been needing to give you guys this full office tour for so long, and I was always in my head. I was like, yo, listen, I'm not done with the setup. I don't feel like it's completed. I don't feel like, you know, you guys are gonna rock with it. Although I would always put out clips, hints, images, and you guys was like, yo, we want to see it. And I think that's the lesson that I've learned with having an office tour or doing something that I love or trying to set up something that I love the most, a man cave, so to speak, right? And what I would just say to you guys after you see this video, I know you guys could probably see the background. I would say when doing your office tour, gaming setup, man cave, woman cave, anything, whatever, you know, put your personality to it, but don't overload, because you're always going to see something else that you want, and it's going to kind of mess with you, and it'll alter the next thing. You know, you want to get this for your desk. Now, all of a sudden, you want to get a new desk. A lot of money was spent. I spent over $50,000 in my last office tour, meaning my last office, meaning a lot of the stuff that was in my office equated to that amount. This is a much cheaper result, and I'm not going to be filling it up with a bunch of expensive things that would equate to that amount of money. However, I want to give you guys this. This is episode 1. This is what I have so far. I moved to a new crib, so I'm using this whole suite that's in the backyard of the crib. I'll show you guys a little glimpse. Basically, this is like the backyard to the crib, you know what I'm saying? And leading over, you can see the backyard over there. Shit is super huge. However, let's go back into the office. I'm fucking freezing, I ain't gonna lie. Holy shit. But yeah, before I show you, see there's a mess here. So again, I'm about to show you guys, this is episode 1. This is what I have already, what I have so far, and we're gonna go through this journey together. I'm actually gonna build this setup with you guys, show you what my taste is like. This is not the average taste of just a gaming room. This is just something that makes me me. So I'm happy to share with you, and forgive me for the mess. Remember, we're still in the making of this. So this is episode 1, okay? So we're gonna test this out. And if you need any help, suggestions, anything, yo man, put it in the comment section below. Like the video, let's get it popping. Welcome to my new office tour. Again, you've seen what I had in the previous. This one is a little bit more mellowed out for me, what I like for myself. After this is going to be the streaming room, all that good stuff. But let's break down a little bit of what we have here. I know you guys already see the gist of it. I'm a huge horror fan, so my thing has always been Chucky and Halloween. Michael Myers, those two are my top 2 slashing killers. Just I love those 2 films since I was a kid. My mom actually put me on to horror movies. But before we can show you guys the stream room where I stream from, it's very small, but I love it. We got to break down some of the stuff that you see here. All right, so this wall right here, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is really just a filler space. And forgive me for the mess that you guys see here. This is just filler space. I love Harry Potter, and of course I got my gaming stuff here, but I had to make a decision whether or not I wanted to keep the gaming stuff in this area or else. Because look, I have, and I'm gonna just give you a glimpse. And shout out to the sub that made that Chucky thing for me, man. I love it so much. I have a whole suite. So in the backyard, there's like another little mini house, and it's like a whole suite. So I do have a bathroom, a kitchen, everything. And I will probably make this whole area here a gaming style. So I might have the shelves up there to show all my other statues, which again, my Dragon Ball Z, my anime collection, my gaming collection. As you guys can see, you know what I'm saying, big Michael Myers in the building. But I might actually make that gaming related. So this was again just filler space until all my other pieces come in over the next couple of months. However, another thing I would like to add, I moved probably a couple months ago, well, last month or 2, and it was terrible. The family we moved basically like kind of like abruptly, I would say, And so I packed up everything, and a lot of things I unboxed were damaged. We're gonna get things fixed. So you see some missing pieces here, some missing pieces here, some missing pieces here, but we're gonna get everything fixed. I don't care if I have to glue it back on. I'm kind of upset though, because I kind of rushed that a lot of things hiccups, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to the shit. So basically, of course, I have my Harry Potter stuff. If I were to keep this here, I have to add something here. Like, it has to be something movie related to it. Probably something like a fan drawing, fan art, you know what I mean? Like, I would add something there, some lights and stuff like that. This gaming stuff here probably would not stay. To be honest, I want to replace this with something more simple. My bad, is like a stain there, but something more simple, whatever, just to the point, and just something that will kind of match off this wall accent. So, like, you know, if you guys have any ideas of anything horror or like what I should put there, please let me know. That little white thing is actually an RGB light, so, you know, I got to get that like suited up too. Of course, I have to have the big bean bag. Again, you see this mess, everything that I've on. Damn, yo, this autofocus is crazy. Anyways, all the stuff that you see here, I gotta fix it, find a place, find a home for it. So again, forgive me for the mess. This is a work in progress, episode 1 of the bullshit. So beanbag, this is where we're gonna be watching nice 55 inch TV here. I decided to go smaller actually, because there's no need for me to go too big in this space. You know, I might have a couple friends, my family or my nephew who would just be gaming and something like that. We're gonna verse each other. Of course, you see the console. I got the Switch, the Xbox Series X, and I'm gonna be finding a better space, obviously placement for that. These are the calyx drawers, and I had to do some fixing because it didn't really fit on the bottom. So I had to do like some workarounds to actually get it to fit through this whole wall. So I did some DIY stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was pretty cool. It worked out. But again, I got some OG consoles. I have my Batman statue here, which again, I'm gonna have to find a better home for that because it doesn't really match the setup style that I want. But have the Super Nintendo, have the PS4, Nintendo 64. I'm sorry, you just cannot have a collection without this. I got my PS2, PS1, 360. That's the Xbox 360 Xbox Series X fridge, and got a whole bunch of other stuff. I actually have broken statues, and it's very unfortunate. Like, trust me when I tell you this, it kind of hurts my heart, but we're gonna get things fixed. I'm gonna find a place for it. This will all be done within the next couple of days or so, and therefore I will have more update videos for you guys. But yes, let's get to the meat and potatoes of everything else. So if you guys see the ceiling, I had a little bit of that polyfill up there. I was gonna do the cloud lights again, but I decided, you know what, let me not do that. I even tried the nano leaves. I might not do that either. So I'm actually gonna do like light pucks, like RGB light pucks, kind of make my shit look like a cinema and sort of style. So I'm gonna end up doing that, testing it out as well, and then giving you guys an update as well when that's ready. But as you guys can see here, I got my NECA figure right here of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, and then I found on Amazon a Chucky Pikachu. I thought that was pretty dope. So it's a little 4.4 inch Pikachu. I thought that was pretty cool. Most of this stuff I got from Spirit Halloween, of course. And I ain't gonna lie, this Chucky right here, boy, I don't know what they were doing with the hair, but Jesus Christ. But I had got this Chucky anime from some website, and it was like 40 bucks. So I don't know if it's like the official one or not, but I still thought it was pretty cool. But it came perfectly fine. But when we had to pack up to move, it kind of got damaged. So I'm kind of upset with that. This was pretty cool because it's signed. It got the, like, I guess the script behind, the script behind it, signed by some of the guys who was part of the film. And I thought it was a pretty dope piece to have. So I did that. This is not going to be here for certain. This is Child's Play 1, 2, and 3. And obviously it's like uneven. I just needed like a placeholder to see like what would I like to see on this wall. So I'm kind of getting an idea, and I know you probably see what's on this next wall on the left of me inside that room, but we'll show you guys that in a second. But yeah, this looks pretty okay. I might fill this space up with something else. You guys can see here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Now if we actually go into here, which I know a lot of you guys was probably eyeing down, I got some filler space. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those will be filled up in the future, of course, with the Bride of Chucky Chucky doll, the Bride of Chucky Tiffany doll, the new Trick or Treat Studios Chucky dolls that will be releasing soon. So I'm gonna be having that all filled up. But let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I also need to get lighting for this part of the lounge, or loft area, whatever you want to call it. I said lounge, but yeah, right here, this, I ain't gonna lie to you, I got it from like somebody off of Facebook Market. Yo, this man, look at him, dude. He look doofy, but I still got him for super cheap, like 70 bucks. So I definitely bought him anyways. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I saw him, I said, no, I need to get the official one from Trick or Treat Studios. This dude, look at him. Look at his outfit. Man, this dude is crazy. He looked like the homies. Nah, this is definitely a placeholder. And this was also the one, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. This is from Spirit Halloween. This was like the edition that came out last year, and I believe they have more this year. But this was one of my recent pickups. I had to get this bad boy right here. This was one of the Good Guy dolls, the official life-size Good Guy dolls. I got this off of Trick or Treat Studios. Super excited to get him. I know another website has their variant or their version of them. So I just need to see which one is the preferred one. I definitely want to keep collecting full life size. I love it. I ain't gonna hold you. What wifey decided to do, and this is why I love the horror community. The horror community, they're full of W's. They don't give a shit. They will rehaul dolls. They will rehaul masks. So what she ended up doing was shining up his face a little bit, trying to make it look like the movie a little bit. I don't mind rehauling. I think, when you buy Jordans or Cause dolls and stuff like that, you should just never open them, never touch them because of the value. But I love the horror community because they embrace all that custom work. So we got that done with this doll. Now with the Spirit Halloween doll, what I want to do is I was going to torch his whole face, melt him up a little bit to make him look like the Chucky that was melting, but I don't want to do all that extra work. I was also going to go ahead and remove his body, his limbs, and add some grip so that he can, some gripped arms and legs so he can have more flexibility, because obviously this is more of a cheaper variant. It's like about 100 bucks. I mean, it ain't cheap, but it is cheap. Still life size, 30 inches. The box, I still keep the boxes. I love collecting all those boxes. That was one of the decisions I had to make when purchasing these dolls. Like, would I take them out the boxes? I debated a lot, but I still have a lot of love for it. Now, this is one of my favorite things. Wifey went ahead and rehauled this Chucky, and this is obviously to see the Chucky doll life size. I got him and Tiffany for a perfect price. He goes for like $500, $599, right? Plus tax. Tiffany's like $499 plus tax. The gentleman on the Facebook Market kept telling my brother, no, I don't want to sell him for this cheap. He was like $1,200 or nothing. He ended up going down, selling both of them in the box for 700 bucks. You already know we both had to go meet up with him. So I was like, hell yeah, we're gonna go meet up right now. And we was doing that for like a whole year. But yes, wifey decided to rehaul him. Like, I love this doll. I added the hammer with him as well. Again, since we're, I'm still fixing everything up, this is just all placeholder until I'm fully done and I'm gonna have like the right equipment on them and stuff like that. This is my Meco, little small Meco collection. I got the Supreme Chucky, which is crazy because when I first got him, I didn't know he was gonna be a value. I didn't think how good it was, but honestly, super dope. I love this doll. I wouldn't trade it to nobody, man. The Supreme Chucky doll. So I love that. Child's Play 1. Child's Play 2. This is also the Chucky with the little drill hand, which I think is super dope. So I have that. This is also a Child's Play 2 doll. And then I have a Child's Play 3. He has the gun and everything. I was gonna take them out the boxes, and wifey was like, no, don't do that. Like, don't take them out. Like, you're bugging the fuck out. So I said, all right, cool, I won't do that. I got the Hello Kitty versions of them. I'm trying to find the mask, so I could probably do something with him and fix him up a bit and then add the Hello Kitty mask from the Chucky show. Maybe you guys could like link me where I can buy one. You see, I still got the boxes here. Of course, I'm not getting rid of those boxes. And my brother gave me this. This was like a little small Good Guys collectible, which I got a bunch more pieces coming in the mail. So again, these are all placeholder stuff. This setup is gonna look really beautiful once I'm fully done. But yes, and this is also the Cedar Chucky Tiffany Meco, which I think is super dope. And if you take this off here, oh my god, this was the Spirit Halloween last year. Yo, that looked like every Colombian aunt. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I'm sorry. Shout out to my Latinos, but like, come on. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I love this Glen doll. Compared to that dude right there, I love this Glenn doll. The thing about See the Chucky, the movie didn't really sell well. The budget went low after that, and I had him positioned like this because I had his arm up to show the Made in Japan. That was kind of like his thing in that movie when he like showed his parents. He has like the K-pop hairstyle, you know, like I like that swag. And then he got a little fit on, life size. I love this doll. Look at the detail in him, man. I seen a gentleman take his eyes out and actually rehaul his whole thing. It was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. Look at that. Now, moving on, I have another. Let me go ahead and open this. I have another one of Spirit Halloween's $100 Chucky doll life size. Again, I want to remove their limbs, arms, put more flexible grips in them so they can have more body functionality, more like movements on them, and then possibly do something different with each of them. Maybe put the Hello Kitty thing on them, kind of replaces everything. And I need to find, listen, I love this Tiffany doll. Now I know that the jacket looked trash, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The jacket looks super trash. I'm gonna try to find a better biker jacket, or if the Tiffany doll can freaking release from Bride of Chucky, then that could be the variant that I have. Wifey went ahead and rehauled a little bit of her eyes and like kind of like reshadowed and everything. Added the beauty mark because she didn't have it in the See the Chucky when I opened up the box. I love it, man. Life size and everything. I just need to fix the jacket up, get a better one. I just bought a cheap one for now just to see how it would look. My bad. I just threw that bitch on. I'm sorry, man. Now I know you see that Van Gogh. I know you see that Van Gogh Bear Brick, baby. I love Van Gogh. So if you ask me what's my favorite artist, always Van Gogh. All right, so you kind of seen a little bit of that. We're gonna go ahead and check out the stream area and where I stream at, and let's get it, man. Excuse the mess. Oh shit, flex. This is my little, you know what I'm saying, my little chill, my stream area, my recording area. This is what I do work on, man. This is where I work at. You feel me? Got my life size right there. We're gonna break everything down here just to give you guys a glimpse. This is right here. This is my peace of mind. Y'all probably thinking your boy bugging, but this is actually my peace of mind. Now, you're gonna see, obviously I'm not done painting. I was testing out the colors. I could not do all white on the walls. So I was testing out some colors. So I just need to fill that back up. You're gonna see that I'm not done painting every wall like completely. So just bear with your boy. But this is basically it. Let me go ahead and turn on this light. You guys get a glimpse. And this is where magic happens. Forgive me for having that stuff right there. I've been tapping into like the rehaul space. Been rehauling some masks. Been rehauling like some of the stuff that I have, and so you're gonna see like a little bit of equipment right there for now. But again, once everything is done, it'll be all cleaned up. As you guys can see right here, this is actually supposed to be different wallpapers. I don't know why it's the same, but yeah, I got my 3 monitors set up. When you walk in, I got this as filler space. I have some other pieces that are actually going to arrive soon of Michael Myers. So, and again, the paint, I'm not done. I was just trying to test out the colors, and I got to finish that up and fix this up right here. So please bear with me. But we're gonna have some other pieces here replaced. I wanted to put something fire right here, something probably custom. So yeah, once I tap in with that, I'm gonna have to look at like Etsy or something, and I get that popping. But this is my $3,500, probably like I think $4,000 rig right here. It's running my 3080, you know, in this bad boy right here. This is where all the magic happens. I treat this like a gaming console. Because I dual stream, so I have a dual PC setup, excuse me. So this is my PS5 with the black shell right here, you know what I'm saying, always. This is my PC, this is my baby right here. Man, shout out to ELGATO for hooking your boy up with that new microphone. Make sure y'all pick it up and use my link in the description, you know what I'm saying. But this is it right here. I was thinking about putting a camera up there, to show the whole setup. This is just filler stuff right here that I have for now. I love Freddy though. And again, this is my 3 monitor setup. This is my 4K monitors. I gotta upgrade a little bit. I think it's actually 2K, 2560 by 1440. 144 hertz milliseconds, 1 millisecond response time. However, I might upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade to LG's 4K monitors, where it's 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response time. I think it's about that time. This PC right here is running a 3060. This is my baby right here. This is what I stream from, and that's me and baby. Damn, I was skinny as fuck here, man. I ain't gonna lie. But as you guys can see here, the posters I have from Halloween 1 to Halloween Ends, all printed posters. Even though Halloween 3, Scenes of the Witch, was ass, I love their art. I love everything they stood for with the kids in there. That shit was fire. Therefore, I'm gonna still keep it up, you know what I mean, respectfully. Gonna go ahead. You see, I got some like liquid latex, some fake blood. I got the machine to do the rehauling spray and all that stuff. I'm trying to tap in. Shout out to Freaky Finds. Now I have to fix this man up. Don't get me wrong. He looked all fucked up. Look, I need to fix him. When I was moving, I threw his ass in the moving truck. It was all fucked. I'm sorry. I gotta fix him up, make him look better. But Freaky Finds, man, shout out to Freaky Finds. The gentleman who's there, who I think owns the shop, his son watches me on YouTube and Twitch and stuff, which I thought was dope. So he gave me a dope price for this. And if you want to check out, they carry props, animatronics, masks, collectibles, everything horror related you can think of. They carry on their website, so you can check it out in the link in the description below as well. So shout out to you, my guy. I appreciate you for the help and the love, man, that you've been showing. And I need to get some more stuff from you, man, whenever you're free. Now, whoo! Listen, I'm not done. I'm gonna explain everything here. I'm not done. A lot of the stuff that you're gonna see on the bottom is filler until I get my other pieces in the mail, which is gonna be this Friday, next week, and obviously forward. And I'm gonna be keeping you guys updated. I'm gonna also let you guys know pricing. So first and foremost, mainstays, they carry these right here. This is the 5 bookshelf, but I only use obviously a certain amount. And yo, embarrassing as fuck, forgive me. I actually, cause I was tired, it was late, y'all. That's why I said I wasn't ready to do this video, but fuck it. I screwed this in backwards. So I gotta do something about that. I'm gonna fix that up, trust me. But the mainstays thing, this is only 30 bucks, 34 bucks. This 5, you know, drilling in the wall, y'all. Just 34 bucks. It comes with 5 bookshelves, 5 shelves, whatever, which is great. This as well. Actually, I stacked up 2 mainstays, 3 bookshelves because they didn't have any more, and this is for now. And the 3 bookshelf is only $24 at Walmart. Literally, Walmart can get you right. So I bought a few of them, literally under 100 bucks, or at least around 100 bucks. You can literally save mad money. Don't have to drill anything in the wall. Now, as you guys can see here, this is my collection of masks. I have 2 Halloween Ends masks. Now I gotta fix this up, obviously, and you see the white paint in the background. I gotta finish all the painting and stuff. But let me break this down. So I shout out to Wifey. She got me this mask at Party City, which I was very excited for, very happy to have. I got 2 Halloween Ends masks. I accidentally ordered one while pre-ordering the Halloween Ends knife in Trick or Treat Studios. The Trick or Treat Studios mask came way later. And I'm not gonna lie, I do understand what you guys mean now by the versions or which mask you go for, because the hairline on this one was not like the one I got from Horror Convention. So that's actually where I got the majority of these masks. So I'm not really feeling how his hair is on this one, on this particular mask that Trick or Treat Studios sent me. But hey, listen, it'll do for now. I took the other mask and I'm gonna show you what I did with it. But yes, we have the Halloween 2 mask, Halloween 4, obviously the poster's different from the mask from the movie, which is fine. Halloween Kills, Halloween 2018. And the issue that I have with the Halloween 2018 up until the Ends mask, the Halloween 2018 looks like an old man with all these wrinkly scars, and I'm not digging it, respectfully. That's why I love the rehaul community, like the community that rehauls anything mask related, horror related, you know, because I'm not digging it like that. There was actually, it's a smaller mask too, the Halloween Kills mask, and in the Ends mask, it looks so different. It's like why I'm confused. So a lot of people go in and rehaul it themselves. Obviously, I have the 1978 mask, of course. This is the William Shatner mask. It's a William Shatner mask from Star Trek. Listen, I got the majority of these masks, not all of them, but some of them. at a horror convention about a few weeks ago at like I think it was in Hampton, Virginia. It was like this horror convention that they were hosting, and it's actually signed by William Shatner. So this is pretty dope. And the story behind this mask and why it's so important is because it's what created the shape. Basically, they didn't have a mask for Michael Myers in Halloween, so they went into this toy store, seen this mask, brought it back to the lab, I guess, brought it back to the studio. They cut up the eyes a little bit more wider, removed the sideburns, spray painted the hair some more darker, removed the eyebrows, and then spray painted his mask white, and that's where you got this mask. So I think it's super dope, and the fact that it's signed, oh, I love it. The dope thing about this, a lot of people don't like Halloween Resurrection. I love that movie, of course. You know, them hood flicks, you know what I'm saying? It should have Busta Rhymes in them. I love it, always. And Brandon Lore actually signed this mask right after I bought it. So I bought it at the horror convention, and I turned around, and there he was. And so I talked to him for a little bit. He signed it. It was beautiful. I loved it. He put 23MG Live, and then he put his name. I couldn't, I'm telling you right now, I was so fucking excited. I was geeking like a kid, real talk. Don't like this mask, but whatever. And then got the Tramer mask. So listen, I got nothing but love for all the masks that I have here. And now let's break down some of the stuff that I have here in my collection. So let's just go ahead and address this. I was trying to find something cool, okay? And therefore I said, screw it, who cares? I have Michael Myers killing Ghostface. Sorry, okay? I just thought it was pretty cool, and it's super fire. My bad. All right, I love Scream. I just wanted to see how it would look. Now, don't mind this pumpkin right here. I just gotta move that. I also glued on their heads, regular glue gun, so I can, remove it at any time. I actually have his prop arriving tomorrow, so I'm actually really excited to get that placed. And then I have him the Halloween, 2018. This is NECA. This is the 18-inch NECA series right here, Halloween 2018 Michael Myers. I added some of the floor I got from Michael's, added some, fake grass and leaves, whatever, just to give it some, background and some floor and everything like that. I love it. That's the 2018. I'm wondering if I should build something similar to something I'm about to show y'all shortly. Now over here, obviously, I glued over some crows. I don't know if you guys can see it, but some crows or ravens or whatever. I did like black artificial sea moss on here. I just got to fix this up a little bit, but this is the Sideshow Michael Myers Silver Edition. I love it. I was gonna get the regular color collector's edition, but nah, man, I love this one. I gotta fix up his hair a little bit, but I love this Michael Myers. This is 28 inches, I think 23 inches actually, and the attention to detail is amazing. This cost around 590 bucks, but the quality, I'm telling you, is absolutely worth it. I couldn't explain. Man, when this shit came in the mail, I was excited. This right here is amazing. The light actually turns on, but it's in the back. This is custom. Now, this figure came out, I think, a few years ago. This figure right here. And what this person did, and forgive me, I forgot his name already. Maybe I'll get the name of the store and link in the description below after the video is recorded. But they built this. Me and wifey, we added the grass here, to give it some like aging on it. But everything else was handmade by this gentleman. He adds this, and it looks beautiful. I paid around 500, I think 450 bucks at the horror convention, but I love this piece. It's worth every penny. Like, I love it. This cost around 450 bucks because we bought a whole bundle of stuff and we got a great deal on it. So I think it's beautiful. This is this is the stuff I like. I like the fan made, the custom stuff. It has the Strode Realty on it. I love it. I love every piece of detail of it. You know what I'm saying? That's on this actual build right here. Now I'm waiting for the other, I think 2 or 3, but so far you only have Halloween 78. You have 4, 5, and 2018 that's on here. And forgive me, while I was moving, I have to I think find a little box that has all their little weapons and stuff. I don't have their weapons equipped on all of them. I was just setting everything up for the video, but they're beautiful, 12 inches. The articulation is great. I love these dolls. These figures right here are amazing, the detail. So, and they're getting pricier, bro. If you see the other ones for pre-order, I just pre-ordered them. They're 200 bucks each. That shit is crazy. Again, this is filler space. This will be gone as soon as I get some actual pieces that will look nice right here. Along with this was actually the silver edition statue piece right here. This is just filler. But if we go down here, I got the Living Dead dolls, and I need to add some like cool background to it, some cool scenery. But this is the Living Dead dolls from Seasons of the Witch, Halloween 3. I love the detail of these kids' costumes. I kind of wish they had different heads though, the ones with the worms coming out. But I love the detail of them. I gotta fix that little bag that's like on the floor. But I love all the detail on these little guys. It's super, super cool. Super, super cool. Again, some more filler. I got this from fun.com. So this is just a small, like, kind of, I get a Michael Myers figure. It's like, I think 10 inches or 15 inches. But I think it's cool, but it doesn't do much. Like, I don't even like the audio on it. Look. I don't see the point in that. But again, this is all filler until you see, and I got like nothing really under here until all the other pieces come in the mail. I do have more stuff coming. We're gonna get right to this part right here. Of course, Funko and just filler. This is just all filler pieces right here. Once I get to it, if you guys have any recommendations on stuff or websites on where I could get some better pieces, please let me know. Now, listen. I love Jason movies. Don't get me wrong. And if you watch Shudder, they'll tell you it was a copycat of Michael. You know what I'm saying? They kind of did. You know, don't get me wrong. Jason's cool. He gangster with it. This is signed. This mask and this painting. My brother gave me this painting. This photo is signed along with the mask. My brother gifted me these. So I'm going to keep them here. I love them still regardless. But this is also filler just in case. But hey, listen, I love this little home that it has. You know what I mean? Let me know who's your favorite slashers, killers, or horror movies of all time. Please. Let me know, because for me, it's Michael all the way. Now, down here, I got none but love for it. Now, there's no lighting here, so forgive me. I got to add more of the lighting pucks. This is the Kobe Bruce Lee collaboration. As you guys can see, I have the Bruce Lee statue right here. This is 53 out of 200, I think, or out of 300, with a cool little Bruce Lee magazine right here. Now, thank God to the low light, because this is still look great. But I need to add a lighting puck under here so that it can light up as well. This is also filler. I'll find a better home for this as soon as my other Michael pieces arrive. At the horror convention, see, look, I'm not a fan of Rob Zombie, right? Oh, Rob Zombie's Halloween, let me be specific. However, I loved one of how his looks were. If you guys could see the masks, it looked great. And somebody custom made this at the horror convention, and they sold it to me for about 120 bucks. So I had to buy it. I love it. Now, the only thing is I don't like the Rob Zombie versions of Halloween because I don't like their portrayal of Michael Myers. Like they reveal too much. They show too much. I wasn't a big fan of it. So that's like my only gripe. Ooh, shit, my voice, bitch. Got this at Party City. You know, this was Spirit Halloween. Again, filler until I find other stuff. And this bad boy right here is the other Halloween Ends mask. Let me go ahead and take this bad boy out and show you what I've been trying to do so far on my own. Now, don't mind the look. It's not done yet. I got a bust. I'm doing a custom bust. I'm also gonna fix obviously the body. This is just a temporary thing. This is not for certain. But what I did was I didn't like, and obviously you guys can see his hair is a little bit different compared to the other mask I have. But I decided to rehaul this mask to how I feel or what I think is how he's gonna look at the end. And so I burned them up a little bit, torched them a little bit, did some painting, added some blood on it, aged it a little bit more, you know, and I thought it looked pretty cool. Now, as far as this goes, I ordered the coveralls, but trust me, when I look, hell no, please forgive me. I got his actual normal bust. I just stuffed it for now so that it didn't tip over. I will be fixing this. But I thought it was a cool project to get myself into, something fun to keep me busy. And I actually like how it came out. I really like how it came out. But yeah, that's basically it, man, for the horror room. For this whole suite, I'm gonna make it like horror related. Probably a certain part of this suite, I'm gonna make it like gaming related, have my OG stuff. But I'm just making it what I love, man. Hopefully you had a gist of the stuff that I like in my personality. And hopefully, you know, you find something that you like to do. If you would need any help with your setup any ideas, please let me know, man. Comment below or find me on Instagram, TikTok, i3mg live. Instagram is 3mg live. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This is episode 1 of what we have so far. Episode 2 will be a little bit different, probably the same, but more cleanup. And then we're just gonna keep going until we're done with this journey, man, of doing a horror room or horror suite setup, man. I love you guys. Your boy 3mg. Make sure you guys tag me below if you want to show me your setup videos or whatever on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. I'm out of here, man. It's your boy 3mg. I love y'all, man. Peace.